me, the Unique and Natural channel. In this episode, I'm going to be bragging on my sister. She and her side of the family are the owners and operators of Supers Farm. Now, Supers Farms is 11 acres where my sister tends to chickens and goats and geese and all kinds of animals, but she also grows. And we talked about growing Gumfrina. Gumfrina is known as the immortal love, and it got that name because even after it's dried, it retains its beautiful plume, color, and shape. It's a beautiful lilac color that she chose, and I'm going to be incorporating it into my #1 candle, Cranberry Moscato. Starting off with 100% soy. Now, y'all know I hate to clean up, so this is a bucket that I've lined with a paper lining, and I'm just gonna fill it up as much as I can handle, and then I'll take it over to the table and we'll get it measured. Once I know how much wax I'm working with, I will know how much of my additive to add to the wax. Now for this additive, I'm using Vibar. Vibar is going to allow me to add additional load of the fragrance because y'all know we can't have no weak smelling candles. So it's recommended by the manufacturer that we add 1 tablespoon of the Vibar additive to every pound of wax. So for this measurement of wax that I have, it comes out to about 5 1/4 tablespoons. We need to go ahead and get that thoroughly mixed into the wax and make sure that's fully melted before we add our fragrance. Now I'm looking for my cheat sheet. There it is, and it says that I need to be between 170 and 180 for my ambient room temperature before I can pour this wax into the vessel. So a quick measurement, I'm a little hot, so I'm just going to go ahead and add my fragrance, and by the time I've mixed my fragrance in, that temperature should come down. Soy wax is notorious for making sinkholes in the vessel if you don't pour at the right temperature, and it also won't adhere properly to the vessel. So we do need to make sure that we pour at that recommended temperature of between 170 degrees and 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Using these spiral cherry wood wicks with a cotton core in my own unique arrangement. But I want to make sure I go ahead and pour this wax so that they just kind of set those wicks. So I'm just going to pour enough to where I can get the wicks kind of standing in the right spot before I pour the remainder of the wax. So now that initial pour is gotten a little hard, I can go and adjust these wicks and make sure that they're standing straight up like I need them to. One of the most critical parts of pouring on a wood wick, especially these spiral wood wicks, is to make sure that you pour the wax into the wick. It has to go completely into the wick or it won't burn properly. One of the last steps that I'll do before I put my botanicals in is just measure the top off that's going to go on these candles, meaning they've gotten hard but they're not completely filled to where I want them to. And I do that on purpose so that I can do the last bit of wax on the scale to make sure each candle measures the same.